Hello, hello. My name is Abigail, and today I am going through all of the work I created in 2021. Excuse the messy desk. So we're gonna do it in kind of sections. So as you can see, these pages here were ripped out of a sketchbook. I like to break down my sketchbooks once they're complete and put all of the different years' work grouped together. So this was in there, and this was a Meet the Artist page, and some of the stuff is pretty similar now. If you want to see me draw this one is video. These were a couple of sketches of some OCs of mine. Well, they're parents actually of one of my characters. This was a sketch for a completed drawing, which I'm pretty sure is a video, so I think you can check that out. This is sketches and planning for my Aquarius zodiac girl, which these are also all videos. And then this page I find very interesting. It is both the planning and sketching for both of my Scorpio girls, because I started over here with this sketch, which you can see. Very faint, and she had this kind of outfit, whatever. I originally really liked it, but once I put it all together, I actually did not like it. And so that was actually in 2020. In 2021, I redrew her. So there is her different designs and stuff right here. This was a character page of my OC Nathan, who actually went through several redesigns this year, and I finally landed on one that I am very, very happy with. Those are some more sketches on the back that I liked. Sometimes I like to keep the sketches of finished things. They're kind of messy, but I like them. Next, we're gonna go through, these are kind of bigger paintings, and I'm pretty sure quite a few of them are videos. I know this is a video. Don't mind, apparently her arm is 3 feet long, but I didn't notice that until I was done. But this was me testing gouache. Not for the first time, but maybe the second time. This was my first attempt at gouache painting, because I, for Christmas of 2020, got a Himi gouache set for Christmas from my in-laws, so this was me testing that out. This was a very terrible painting. Obviously, I wasn't used to gouache, and I didn't have that many small brushes, but this is supposed to look a bit like an oil painting of those characters that you saw sketched earlier. And this was also a video. This was a watercolor video. It's kind of a happy and a sad fairy. I was testing out these really cheap watercolors that I got from Walmart, and I actually really liked them. I'll definitely be trying these out again. Okay, so now these are some more loose paper ones. These are ones that were not, these were either on loose paper or ripped out of sketchbooks that had spiral bindings, so they're not as messy. This was my Scorpio girl. She was not a video, the original design is, and I was very unhappy with it. So I did it again, and I really, really, really liked how she turned out. Yeah, one of my favorites by far. Same here. This is Taurus. She is a video. I just loved the colors, how her face came out, her hair, everything. This series was very fun, and I'm actually really sad it's over. Leo, also one of my favorites. I just loved her colors, her shoes, and her sword, just the best. Aries, now her original design, this particular drawing, I just felt like I could have done better, but I did a digital version of all of these, and you'll see those, and I really liked how she turned out there. Here is Capricorn, and I liked this dress when I was designing it flat. It looked great, but when I tried to put it at an angle, it didn't read as well, but I still just think it's very cute. Aquarius. I loved her colors. Her digital one is probably my favorite of all time. And this is Libra. I loved it, and you guys can't feel it, obviously. I don't know if you can see, but from the white pen, there's texture right here, and it just feels so cool. I really did like the way the sun turned out. Cancer, which is my zodiac sign. I liked it. I definitely think I went a little simple, which kind of upset me. Like, looking back, I kind of wish I would have done something more intricate like some of the others, but I really liked it. And Gemini. I loved this. The colors, how it turned out it was great. This was a pirate drawing. This is a video too, yeah. And she's a Valentine's pirate. I had a fun time doing this, and I think I used all of my pinks, or about as many of my pinks as I could, into this drawing, and it was fun. This was, I don't know if she's supposed to be Mother Nature or just springtime. I thought she was cute, but I might have to redraw her this year because I think I could do a better job. This, I think it was supposed to be me as a queen or something. I was going through, I can always tell when I'm going through a bit of a rough patch creatively because my stuff looks like this. This just isn't as creative as I know I can do. These are videos. So I included them here because they took me very long. So I was comparing two different kinds of markers. These were the Pen and Gear alcohol markers, and these are Copic markers. I actually officially colored these digitally with the colors that my friend and I really liked, and it turned out fantastic. That is in this video as well. Same with this. The original of this is colored digitally. I printed the line art so that way I could test a couple different kinds of markers. These are Crayola and these are Copic. This is also a video. It is a Halloween witch. Her proportions are a little off, but she was a fun time to color. I like the soft skin, when the skin and hair are like really close to the same color. I like that a lot. This is a holiday girl that I drew pretty recently for the holidays in this really sweet little coat and dress. I like these a lot. This is a redraw from, oh gosh, 2016, I think. So was the original, and I had such a fun time with this. This was probably one of my favorite things I've drawn this year total. I just really liked it. It really showed a lot of improvement. Here's this, and this was a video. I think it was a mystery character where I drew all the different traits and I mashed them all together. I liked how this one turned out. These ones were fun. So these were all videos, and they were me drawing my pets as people. So this first one is my cat Renly. He's silly, and I just kind of felt like his personality would fit of that of kind of the silly, outgoing, lovey kind of magician character that I feel like you see a lot in some shows and stuff. This was actually a foster cat at the time. Her name was Ripley, and I love her, but she was a shithead. I think she's doing all right. Last time I asked her mother. This was my kitty Luna. This one also has that really fun texture of the pen. Luna is sassy, and I'm not gonna lie, she's kind of a bitch. So I felt like this kind of slinky outfit fit her very well. And then this was my Roomba as a person. So this is an unusually long broom handle. My Roomba's name is Tywin, after Game of Thrones. My husband and I were really into Game of Thrones at the time that we got him. This was not a video. It's on some pretty thin sketchbook paper. It was, though, another random mystery thing. Sometimes I do that when I'm bored. So I did like the way she turned out a lot. So now I am going through, these are cut out from a sketchbook. So these ones are a little tricky because some of them are from the same page. This, I was rewatching Trigun with my husband, and I just am obsessed with Vash's coat. So I was kind of drawing it on my own kind of made up character. I actually really liked her a lot. And I might reuse this kind of coat in with my original characters that I actually have personalities for and write about. These are kept planning sketches and stuff for Leo. Same with this one is for Capricorn. I was debating between a couple different things like the color of her hair, color of her skin, and color of the tights. So it's kind of split in half to decide. Pretty sure the lighter complexion and duller hair won out. This is also a video. It is a redraw. I think the original drawing was also from 2016. This would be fun to do again, I think. Could get a little bit more creative with what the outfit looked like. And this, she was originally going to be a part of my story. I'm not 100% sure. She probably won't look like this. This was back when my story was, first off, not exactly a story. My characters weren't super well-rounded, and I was unsure of a time period setting, so I am more sure of that. So I might have, she might look a little different if I draw her again. Okay, here we are digital. I just downloaded them all. Pictures, I can easily flip between them. So this was Pisces, so they are available as stickers. That's why I redrew them. This is Sagittarius, Virgo, the new Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. I love this position for Leo. The Aries one. See, I just love the way it makes the dress look. This one turned out really great. Capricorn. I did her facing on this time so you can really kind of get the roundness of the skirt and it doesn't look quite so weird. Aquarius. See, this one looks nice. I love how straight the skirt falls. And then her holding her little vial. This one just looked fantastic to me. One of my favorites. This is a Libra, Cancer, and finally Gemini. This one was fun as well to kind of put them in this kind of crossed pattern where, you know, the one has the shield up in the back and this one has the sword crossing the front. That was fun. This was the completed drawing, and you saw I tested the markers. This is the completed version of the villain of my friend. I love the detail I was able to put in this. And there is her. Very dark, moody. Her power very kind of darknessy. And this was my version of it. I changed the colors from red to blue because I felt like that fit me a little better. So this one I love. I loved the blue makeup and just all the details of this. It was a fun time. And then here I blended them together. I was going to print it as a poster to give to my best friend and for me to keep. This is an original character from my story. She needs a redesign, but at the time I was attached to this design. And this is a really rough kind of drawing of a goddess from my story. So the goddess design will probably stay the same. This was that character as well. She is a priestess, so this was supposed to be her kind of ritual outfit. Again, it will be redesigned. This was Nathan, and this was one of his redesigns as well. Again, he went through like 8 redesigns this year. He does not look the same, and this is not what he's gonna be like forever. This is his newest redesign, and the one I'm most happy with, and the one that I'm sticking with. This was my Green Witch. I drew this one for a series of witches that I did on my Etsy, and there are sticker sheets as well. And so yeah, I thought she was very cute. This was some fan art from the book In Deeper Waters. Very good book, highly recommend. This is Athlyn, and on the flip side, you've got Tao. I loved that book this year. This was my Water Witch, so this was the original drawing. You saw me color it in Copics and in Crayola markers before. This was the Moon Witch. I love, love, love the moon detail. And she was just so much fun. This was the Star Witch. I also really loved her. I loved her little witch hat with like the crown and good times in her arms. I love that kind of like dark fading to skin tone. This was my eclectic witch. I thought she was very cute, very soft looking. I loved her skirt. This then I did a Halloween witch just because these were leading up to Halloween and I felt I needed like one classic spooky looking witch. This, I didn't show any of my other sticker sheets that I designed for my shop, mostly because there's like 40 of them, but this was my favorite. It was a haunted house set. So each haunted house is very detailed. This one obviously is not a haunted house. They each have little fun things in them, and this was my favorite sticker sheet of the year, I think. And that was my favorite haunted house because I love that ghost. And the green ghost and good times. Then this was also, I did a digital version first of my fish one, it's drawn my pets as people. This was my fish, Shiro, R.I.P. He did not live to see the end of the year. But I loved him very much so, and that was my drawing of him. And that's all my digital drawings. This sketchbook I barely used. It has a couple drawings in it, but I liked them very much. So there is this one. Oh, it's got that pen detailing. As you can see, it got all over everything, but I loved it. This was like a princess queen dress that I kind of designed. It was actually in a painting that an oil painting that I'm making. Let me grab it. There, so obviously this color is not gonna stay the same, but I am painting this dress in a bit darker, moodier colors, just because the whole painting is gonna be kind of Renaissance-y, draped in the background and whatnot. But I thought it'd be fun to see it in pastels, cartoony, so that's what this is. Then I think this is a video. It's a redraw of a character that I did in high school in art class. Next we have another sketchbook. I won't dwell too much on this one because I have done a sketchbook flip through of this. So this was a draw this in your style. Same with this. This was a start of one. I didn't like it, so I didn't finish it. This was a collaboration with a bunch of people. We each drew a different Greek god or goddess, and we just kind of released them together. So this is Nike, or Nike, however you say it. Nathan and Angel. This book also contains redesigns of them because, like I said, I just couldn't settle on anything. So they're a little more modern, as you can see. This had different outfits, starting with Angel. And then this broke down his magic. I still use this magic system, though. I liked it very much. This was also a draw this in your style. The background is gouache. Same with this. I was going through a bit of a rough art patch, and so I was doing a lot of draw this in your style challenges to try to make me feel better. Here's was Nathan's different clothes. I never really liked any of them. This was that character again, the priestess. And this was another character I was thinking about adding in. I think I still might. Just obviously she won't look exact. She won't have these clothes and stuff. This was, I'm terrible at fan art, but this was a little bit of an attempt to just sketch Kaz and Inej from Shadow and Bone TV show, but Six of Crows book. This was a video. It was a random character, mystery character one where I drew all the different traits and drew it out. Very chaotic. Because I also drew different colors for that I had to include, so that's where the pinks and the yellows came from. Yikes. This was a sketch for the drawing you saw earlier. This was another video. Same with this one. I did quite a few in a row there. This was my attempt at mermaid. I actually have a very terrible relationship with mermaid. I love seeing other people's mermaids, but I've been sucking. Because there's another one, and that was the end of it. This was, sometimes I like to kind of design like a princessy, queen character and then draw them in different outfits. So this would be like her head of military outfit, her outfit she'd wear around the castle, this has announcing that she is looking for a man, and then this is just her normal queenly, princessly attire. Random sketch page. This was me sketching a princess in my cousin's, well, it's kind of inspired by my cousin, her prom dress. Random sketches. This is a redraw of a mermaid character from 2017, 2018 maybe. This was thumbnailing in preparation for this. Some more sketches. I just played Detroit Become Human, so Connor. This was way better as a sketch, and then I colored it and I hated it. And my cousin drew this. And the last one in this sketchbook is this little queen. I had fantasy, that color for, I don't know if that was the skin, long curly hair up and yellow and a tail. That's what I came up with. I really liked her actually. And probably if I redo her again, I'd give her more natural colored hair. And I like this, like the dark skin tone, but I'd make it look real and not so dull. And on to the next one. And this one I put for last. It is my most recently finished sketchbook. This was drawn by my cousin, my other cousin, and this one was drawn by me. This was me. This is actually a video talking about the magic system and characters in my story, along with that. And here's the gang together, which is also in that video. Sketching designs for the Water Witch, a random character that I designed. This is my logo now, and this was testing a new pen I got for Christmas. This was sketches for the Green Witch. This is the sketch for the Tal and Athlyn fan art. This is in gouache. This was a bit of like an art journal challenge thing I had done in a messenger group that I'm in, and the theme was Santorini, Greece. The Water Witch finalized sketch, a little emotion, facial practice, a little fairy. This was just kind of a random sketch. This was my Moon Witch design. My Star Witch, and then this is the Eclectic Witch, original sketches. I find sketching on paper is easier than sketching digitally. This, I made a sticker sheet. Goodness, having trouble remembering their names, but from Heartstopper. This was my Halloween Witch planning. This was, I hate myself. This was another Nathan redesign, and of course I thought this one was going to be the one, so I actually commissioned an artist to make a bookmark of him, and now I've changed his design again. This was the original sketches and line art for my cat stuffed in Chinese food, and then stuffed here for my friend and I as villains. A little sketch. These were my Inktobers, which I'll just quickly flip through because, if I'm being honest, I've talked about them plenty here. So it was Vampire, Frankenstein, Ghost, Spirit, Fire Spirit, Star, Sun, Moon, my personal favorite. And if you haven't gathered, the theme is Monster Met Gala. Very monsters in beautiful clothing. Fairy, Skeleton, Queen of the Dead, Witch, one of my favorites as well, Prince of Shadows, Vampire Prince, Mummy, Devil, Angel, Werewolf, Princess of Shadows, Queen of Shadows, King of Shadows, Princess of Shadows 2, love the gold, Queen of the Dead 2, Vampire Queen. Vampire Queen's consort. Prince of the Dead. Witch number 2. Witch number 3. Fire Spirit Revised. Water and Air Spirits. Earth Spirit. And finally, Pumpkinhead. A cute little demon girl sketch. This was a video. It is a little princess, kind of a Disney inspired princess in Crayola markers. This was a sticker sheet that I had done of little kind of fashion, outfits, holiday themed. And there's the other two. They turned out really cute. They're on my Etsy, which is linked below. This is newer sketches of Nathan, the one I'm rolling with. So this is what's underneath his coat, and this is what's underneath his wrap kind of thing. And those are his tattoos. This was for a bullet journal sticker sheet that I designed. It was all based on swords. This is Angel's redesign. I haven't quite settled on colors for him yet, but I leaned into the fancy coat. I like coats. And this was sketches for my holiday girl. This was the original sketch. Then I kind of sketched this cute little coat and I liked it the best, so I redid, little thumbnail colors down here. This is the last page in it, and my favorite page of all. And it is Nathan and Angel together. This sketch is my absolute favorite. I would like to thank you so much for sticking around. If you're watching this, I hope you enjoyed seeing all this artwork. And if you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe. I am creating more this year. That is my goal. More. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope your 2021 was semi-decent, and let's hope for better 2022. Bye.